Hi, I am Ayşe, and in this video I will show you how to create a 3D model for interior and take these 2D drawings, beautiful renders and video with Coohom. So let's get started. Coohom is a web-based tool. Here's a little overlook to its homepage. When you go to your workspace here, there are 3 options to create your model. You can benefit from the design ideas that Coohom offers. Or you can watch some tutorials before getting started with modeling. On the left side, you can see your projects, your personal library, and so on. So let's start with this one. Here you can upload your floor plan or draw it from scratch. You can also use these templates or design ideas. I will draw from scratch to show you all the features. On the left, there are tools to create walls with different ways, let's say. Below that, you can place doors, windows, etc. with option of type of them. You can also add structural elements like columns, beams, etc. In the tab called Models, you can add construction elements, furniture, finishing, lighting, and so on. You can also filter them here. When you hold I on the component, you will see detailed information like size and photo of it. They are filtered according to its size, style, and color. When you finish your model, you will come here to take the images and videos. We will look at them in more detail. With the Drawings tab, you can take construction drawings and floor plan drawings of your model. Okay, it's time to create our model. I select the rectangle wall tool and just clicking once and writing down the value I want the wall be. For the other wall, I press tab on the keyboard and write the other value. You can see it automatically calculates the area. For the inner walls, I'm going with the straight wall tool. If I hold the mouse, it will show the distance and you can specify the distance by writing. Then the same thing applies to the length of the wall. Again, you can see divide the space and calculate the area. I am creating other walls with the same steps, so I will speed up the video here. To change the names of the rooms, you can click once, then from right, go to building name and write it down. Here also, at the upper right corner, you can see the 3D view of your plan. Now I am placing a door by just selecting it and dragging to it where I want to place it. When I click it, a window opens, and from there I can replace it with another door, flip it or copy it, and so on. So this is how our model looks at this point. I am placing other doors and windows. When you click the window, you can change its width, height, and the distance from the ground. To change the material of the floor, you click the floor and the floor editor opens. Now you can select the material you want and arrange its values. Okay, this is how our model looks. Now we will add some furniture. Go to the Model tab and then to Furniture. I am starting with the bedroom. Now all you need to do is pick the one you like. Then just click and place it on your model. After placing it, you can change its position with these arrows on the X, Y, or Z axis. You can also arrange its size, angle, or location on the right window. Then I am placing a wardrobe. What I want to show you is that if you click once on the furniture and go to the material editor, you can change its material. Here we see the back of the wardrobe because I placed it wrong, but I'm changing it later, so don't worry. Adding furniture is just that easy. You can add anything that comes to your mind. From beds, chairs, sofas, tables, curtains, lighting, kitchen sets, and bedroom sets to decoration like plants, mirrors, paintings, etc. You can also add people. I am speeding up this step since I am doing the same things. One additional thing here is when you click the furniture, you will see the distances from the walls. You can write down the exact distance here. I have placed all my furniture and this is how it looks. To create renders, we will use the Image and Videos tab. From there, you can create a perspective view render, a walkthrough, top view, or a video. First, I will create a top view render. So from the right, you can make it perspective or orthogonal. This camera icon is for arranging its angle from where we want to see our model. For rotation, we can use the one below it. This is actually the perspective depth or model. There are values for the human eye, standard, and wider one. From the left window, you can arrange whether it's going to be rendered at daylight or nighttime. You can arrange the brightness, color, and background color. When you're satisfied with the settings, all you need to do is click the Generate button and wait. Let's check it. Now you can directly download it from there, or you can improve it with the B2 here. You can arrange them manually or just apply ready filters here.
I am generally going with more bright pictures. For that, I increase brightness, decrease contrast a little bit. Then I apply a filter to make it even more bright. Then add warmth to the picture by increasing temperature.
When you finished, click Complete and Save. Now let's look at the perspective view. Here I am arranging where I want the camera to be placed, its angle and distance with my mouse. Then from the left, you can select your view to be seen from the windows. Other settings are same as what we covered with top view. What's different is that you can clip your model. Also, you can use the smart views. It just automatically arranges the camera for you.
Here you can see a view from living and dining room that Coohom created.
Again, after you are satisfied, you can click Generate and here you have a beautiful renderings of your place. Creating another render just to show you here. It took me like 2 minutes, guys. I mean, it's great. If you want to go further, you can customize your lighting. With this, you can arrange the brightness of light, color, and so on. It shows a preview of your render as you change the values.
There are no specific values or ways to achieve good results here. You have to try to change brightness, color of light or lights. Bigger lights will be more dominant on your render, so maybe you can start with them. Arranging the light's width and height may also have an effect on your render. You can try them.
And this is the result. For the walkthrough, there are video templates with different sequences and camera movements. If you select one of them, it will automatically create a video for you.
Here, Coohom created a video for me with all the angles and movements. Now, if it's enough for you, you can leave it like that or edit your clips manually. The first clip is where your video will start and the second one where it's ends. So you kind of arrange your camera movement. You can also change the depth of your perspective from the right window to take more space. Also, it is possible to reorder your clips.
You can select the resolution that you want, then just click confirm. And here is the result. Let's now create a video from scratch. For that, you need to create a camera path first. From the left corner, you can select how your path of camera will be. Then by just clicking, you will create a path. You can arrange the camera angle, position, speed of your video, etc. You can check your video preview at the upper right corner.
First, I decide it is too slow, so I speed up the video. Then, since the living room and kitchen are on the left of my path, I changed where the camera is looking. I decided that making the path arch-shaped in my space is not suitable since the area is small, so I made the path straight. I wanted to make a vertical video, so I changed the ratio of the video from the right corner easily. Small final arrangement and we are ready to go.
Now you will render the video, and this is the result of it. Finally, I want to show you how to take construction drawings and floor plans. You can create them by just clicking the floor plan here. There are options like realistic one, texture, or just wireframe one. You can also select colors from its palettes, make the walls with shadow or not.
I love the color palettes that the software offers. They match well and there are many options. For the construction drawing, they have all the drawings you may need, from simple floor plan to with furniture, ceiling plan to light fixtures plan. When you download all of them, they come together in one PDF.
And that's it. Coohom is really an effective tool, especially for interior architects and anyone related to design. It is easy to use, yet the results are very satisfying, and it saves you lots of time. I really enjoyed while using it and telling you about it. So I hope you feel the same way. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to write it down. See you in the next video.